Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. If this were the last song I ever wrote, how would you remember me? What would I be depicted as and what would be my legacy? Would I be known for work ethic and hustling hardest? Or would I leave the game as just another struggling artist? If I quit, would you support me and tell me there ain't no turning back? Or would you motivate me and convince me to return to rap? If I stop but you feel discouraged and left forsaken, would you inspire me to stay or encourage my resignation? Would you pray for my return in every moment that passes, or remain unaffected and not even notice my absence? Should I carry on these skills that I have chosen to practice, of dissing these opposing rappers and exposing the faggots? Would you be loyal and always stay by my side as a homie, and be embarrassed by my music and deny that you know me? Would I be known as a militant lyricist, rap soldier, or just a wigger who's trying to fit in with black culture? If this were the last song I ever wrote, how would you remember me? What would be my reputation? What would be my legacy? Remembered as a flop who chose to rhyme but never nothing more. Remembered as a kid who spoke his mind and wanted something more. If this were the last song I ever wrote, how would you remember me? What would I be depicted as and what would be my legacy? Will my absence be irrelevant, or would you even bear another day without my music in, or would you even care? If I never wrote again, will my career have lacked a purpose? Would my tracks be worshipped and compared to other classic verses? If I stopped today, would you look back and say my tracks are worthless? Would I blow up afterwards or barely even scratch the surface? Will this album grant me the success that I've yearned, or would it take my death to finally get the respect I deserve? If I did time in prison, then would you save me a spot, or would you only praise me like Pac if I was fatally shot? Would I be called a bad influence plus extreme and pretentious? Would I be placed among the elite and prestigious percentage? Would you label my lyrics vulgar, obscene, and offensive, or would you take heed to my lessons and agree with my message? If I give up, would you spit at me and diss me in the flesh? Would you wish me bitter death, or would you miss me if I left? Would you be happy if I dropped the mic, threw out the pad, and pulled the pencil? Would you wanna watch me grow and see me reach my full potential? If this were the last song I ever wrote, how would you remember me? What would be my reputation? What would be my legacy? Remembered as a flop who chose to rhyme but never nothing more. Remembered as a kid who spoke his mind and wanted something more. The last song I ever wrote, how would you remember me? What would I be depicted as and what would be my